Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matthew, and I'm 8 years old. I live in Malta, and Malta is a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Today, we are going to start up this Airbus A350 from the cold and dark state. The Airbus A350 is the newest commercial aircraft of at this time, and it was made by the company Airbus. So let's jump into the cockpit and let's start this plane up. First things first that you'd see is the plane is fully cold and dark. The cold and dark state means there is basically no electrical power running through the aircraft. First things first, once you've entered the cockpit, we're going to go up to the overhead panel, which is up here, and you're going to find the panel of which is electric. We're going to turn on the battery and then come back to the front. You see some of the main systems of the airplane have now started. Now we're going to come over to this display right here. And we're on the options menu, which is what it would be in the cold and dark state. We want to press this of the options. Press the options, and once you press it, you will see options chart. You'll see options that we're on right now, charts, user guides, right, cabin announcements, airplane, where you can load everything, and ground service. We're interested in the ground service panel, so let's press it, and you see this will turn to ground service. And now we won't go to doors and hatches, but ground equipment. Press it, and you'll see elect power. We have to go to connect the ground power unit. It will turn blue, and then go back up to the overhead panel. You will see a green light of avail. Press it, and you'll see it's on. You see an on. Do it the same. Do it the same with the other one, and then we can start up the batteries. Now, now we're going to start our checklist. And before we start our checklist, we have to turn these on over here. There should be no off light. And now we can go and do the checklist. We are going to the checklist. We're going to checklist. Let me do it smooth. So, now, as we're at the checklist menu, we will press this power, and then immediately it will pop up electrical power up. We are interested in the first one. And now we have done all this. We have done it. So where you see a square, you can press it. You'll see that everything is in green. So we have done the electrical power up. This checklist page or wherever is done. Now the ECAM auto mode is good. Check on. Check. And then the NSS data avionics. We're going to zoom out. Let's go up. And the NSS data should be right there. You can see NSS. And in this whole panel right here, we're going to turn on everything. The NSS data to avionics, cab data to NSS, and the gate link. The next thing to do is to go to the vent panel over here. Oh, sorry. To the vent panel. A bit near. Up there. We are facing towards it. And over there is the vent. You'll see vent. And in this panel, there should be no outlights. There this is where it is, the cabin fans and the cooling. Then we have done checklist. So, the next page, APU master switch. The APU is basically like now the master switch and the start panel. The APU is basically a power source for the aircraft. And this is the cabin for the cabin pressure. Cabin altitude, I'm going to just leave it on auto. Because right now it's manual. So, yeah. Over here, you'll see where the APU is and how hot it is. It's in degrees Celsius. The APU is now turned on, which we can go to the APU page. I mean, the APU is now good. Now the APU is good. I don't really like keeping the APU on. So, yeah. So now we have to do the RMPs. The RMPs are these two, and it's where the plane can contact the tower. RMPs 1 and 2 are confirmed. Frequencies are changed, and the radio now standby is off. Check. I had to do reset there. Now, COM 1. COM 1 is here. Select. And then sound. To do sound, you have to do this, and this will put it on full volume. Once every one of these are all facing towards the left. Let me do it. Press them and the top will turn gray, like that. That means they're activated. Let me do it to the other RMP. And once you're done turning them all, you can press them all for them to turn gray. There. And for this RMP now. Now, next, we have to go to the squawk page. You see this button right here, squawk. Turn it to master and not slave, and we have done the checklist. We can return it back to the page it was. VHF. Next, now, first things first, the APU agent light should be off, which it is, and over here, you can see the agent light is off. If you have to do an APU fire test, now the thing we have to do is we have to test. So, if you press it like this, they will all come. So the agents are good. But you'll see it is not. Checked. So, but the thing is, we have to press it twice, and then it will turn green. So for the electrical power-up procedure or power, now we have done it. Now to the cockpit preparation checklist. We have to go press the first one, overhead panel. We have to go over to the evac panel here, which is for evacuation. You only use the evac panel if your aircraft has crashed like the flight of Sulzenberger, or in some dangerous situation. And I think you know what evacuation is, but anyway, evacuation. Imagine if the plane caught fire or the plane's on fire. Everyone will deploy slides from every seat, and the cabin crew will start an evacuation. So make sure that it's guarded and used for real. But what we want is this. Turn up to cap high and PURS. And now oxygen. We want the crew to have a supply to oxygen. Now the ADIRS. This is basically GPS on a plane, and for sure it's called IRS, which is Inertial Reference System. Now we can go back to the light, external lighting, and we have to turn on. Where is the nav light on? Next, we have to turn on the signs, seatbelt and no smoking signs on. Emergency exit lights, we have to arm them, not turn them on, and turn them on when the aircraft is in an actual emergency evacuation. Next, the XPlane selector over here. Turn it on to auto. And then airflow, it should be norm, which is normal. The temperature selector is as required. ECAM elect DC page. The ECAM is here. Elect DC. We go here and you see LELDC. Press it and check that the batteries are below 560 amps. They are, so we press it. The APA generator, has turned on, and the bus tie, it's on. The generators themselves should be on, and that part is good. The main fuel pumps, we should turn on the main fuel pumps, and the standby fuel pumps. The maintenance panel, all white, lights off, or check, and cargo air select is required. Now the cargo, I like doing the cargo air conditioning, so let's turn them on. Now, the hydraulic electric pump, green and yellow. These are the ground hydraulics. So from here, go up here, and you'll find ground hydraulics. There will be an off light and a false light. Press them, and now the plane will be able to move its wings. For example, if I turn it left, you'll see that the systems, without it, they could move. Next, air selectors are good. The air is good. Over here, turn it on. And the standby instruments are on. Now, the TCAS, we can do it from here. We'll go from FMS1 to serve. We can go to stats and switches, and we can turn it on from here, that panel, just turn them on, or this panel. They don't make any difference. And you'll see if I press that, now it doesn't make a difference at all. Now, we're already on the surf page. We'll go to the controls page, and basically we cannot turn the XPD on. But the only way we can go through this checklist is if we press default settings. Then we go back to SMS1, active the init page. The flight number of ours is, well, let me do it, I don't know. I don't really know the, I'm just going to do TST for test. TST. It doesn't really matter what the flight number is anyway. It doesn't matter what the flight number is anyway. Now, I already have my own route, but I'm going to show you my route over here. I am in Dubai, if you didn't actually notice. And I'm going to I'm going to go to Chrome, and this is my whole route. Zoom out a little bit, and you can see we're going over to Auckland. Auckland is over here. So, I already have a route for that. So let me go back, and I'm going to do route select. We're going to press, I have it long haul, but really you actually have to save these flights. Long haul, apply, and then the whole flight plan is loaded. Flight plan, and if you don't know how to do it, let me delete one. So it was MCT. From this waypoint, Mixam, I'm going to do MCT. Now, I don't really know which one it is. Now, from here, it actually shows you how, from here it should show you the distance. But, MCT, but it should be this. Because, yeah. Now discontinuity we can delete, and then you can do it, but then you can do it from here. You can go to XPlane and MCT, blah blah blah. It's basically the same as the Airbus A350. We are on the init page, and since we've done it all, it's good. The bar reference both set is good, and these are all good. Now we're going to check the IRS, and we're going to press align IRS. This will align the IRS. And once the IRS is aligned, we'll be able to see our route, because basically the GPS on a plane. I'm going to connect the high pressure unit, and I'm going to connect the clean track, ULD train, everything. I'm going to connect everything that when a plane is at the gate, it has. Now I'm going to go to doors and hashes. I'm going to choose 1 left and 2 left, and forward and backwards cargo. They are now going to open, and the plane will look like this. Much more realistic. Now, I'm going to go to airplane, and I'm going to illuminate the cabin a little bit. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to press cabin lighting. You don't need to do this if you actually Then do this if it's actually there. So, guys, I'm actually going to see you when our IRS is aligned. Ladies and gentlemen, the IRS has now been aligned. So, now we can go on to now, as you saw airplane, we can go to passengers and click heavy. You see, you'll see the whole the setting, and press implement. Then the backgrounds, you should hear people. And then press fuel, press heavy, medium, middle, or light. Actually, it's your choice how many people and cargo. It's your choice how many fuel. But I'm gonna have to have a lot. So, press implement once you have your fuel, and then we can start up our APU, because we're going to start up the airplane itself, the aircraft itself. And it's kind of dark coming now. It's kind of coming dark. I don't know why the jet bridge is glitched in with the bus, but anyway, yeah. So, it's better if you go to ground service, doors and hatches, and we close all the doors. So the airplane is soon, because we're soon going to depart. And depart not like depart from the airport, we're soon going to depart from the gate. Which means we're going to leave the gate. Alright, I really love how XPlane does its quality, like, cars stop, my plane is pushing back. Doesn't really matter which way, push back. Well, according to the runway you're heading to, matters. Now, as the aircraft is pushing back, don't break your joystick. Don't break your joystick trying to make it turn. It won't even work. It's only called the startup video, but I'm sorry if you want to see like after takeoff, but really like Flight Factor put in tons of details, even the inside they've put in. The details are literally like outstanding. I can't believe Flight Factor is made all these details, because it's really like I can't believe it. But anyway, Flight Factor is a beautiful maker, and thanks to Flight Factor, I now have this. I am the new YouTuber, true, but really, like, if Lock and Martin exist, yeah, you won't be watching these videos. Alright, thank God I finished my checklist. Start clearance. I can't reset, thank God it's up there. But there's a glitch where it does that. Now engine startup. We're gonna go to the engine startup page. We're gonna need that. So it's disconnected and startup. First things first. From here, go up here to hydraulics. We need to turn on all the hydraulics, and there will be faults. Then turn on the APU bleed and the hot air engine bleed. ANG stands for engine and hot air bleed and packs. There. So, next we have to turn on the beacon light. Then the ECAM element is checked. Have to go to the engine page now. And here's where you start the engines. You see ENG start, go to IGN start. And the engine that you want to start up. I like starting with engine 2, but for today I'm going to start up engine 1. And once engine 1 is available, you can start up engine 2. Now, if you don't know something, Flight Factor did so much detail that you can go back into the cabin, open the cabin, and on board the A350 XWA. It is very cool. I really love it. So I'm going to go back to the cockpit, and I'm going to unlock the door. Fault. It's fault because it's not closed. Obviously. So, then engine 1 has been started. Engine 2. Okay, let's start up engine 2. And if you're seeing this FOB, that's the fuel on board. We're burning quite a bit of fuel. So, engine 2 should be available. Temperature excess. I don't know what that happened right there. So, next. The after start checklist. Engine and controls. So, the engine start selector should be now on norm. Then we should turn off the APU bleed, the APU generator, and the APU itself. In the next page, we're going to, in the cabin there should be no white lights. So, I'm going to turn wireless over here. This whole area should all be white, including the passenger data. It should be off, but the rest should be on, except for this one over here, because it should be on, but now it's supposed to be off. So, the enthusiast as required. We're going to have to, the this should be. Guys, and welcome back. Right now, I have changed the time, changed basically like everything. Let me actually reset the flight plan page. I'm going to go. I'm just going to show you how to take off. I've made a new flight, and I'm in the takeoff stage, about to take off. So I just need to get to the before takeoff checklist. The strobe lights, the beacon lights, and nav lights. There, and then the takeoff. China, start, and receiver flex or toga. Let me get this down a little lower. And then flaps. There we go. So after departing, I think I should have departed that way. I thought departed the wrong runway. I am so sorry. I have to depart. It's easy. So it depends on how heavy your aircraft is. According to your V1 or T8, whatever. You should depart there. And pull up. So plane will go around. So as the aircraft is climbing, where is it? Oh, there it is. What a beauty. So, guys, I know we're flying non-realistically low to the airport. We are so low. That is basically like the same height. But, guys, actually, thank you. So, guys, actually, thank you so much for watching. I just protected flaps and everything. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified when the next awesome video comes up.